Hey everybody, I'm gonna do a favorites video. I don't do favorites videos, but I'm really enthusiastic about a bunch of weird things. This is gonna be like weirdo favorites. This isn't gonna be like, I like this lipstick and this candle. This is gonna be like weird stuff because I don't really do these, and I have strange tastes. Not that strange. You'll see. So here's an eclectic mix of things that I've been really into lately. Let's start with food, right? First thing is the world's most perfect pumpkin muffin recipe. I don't really like add anything to the recipe, so I'm just gonna link you to it. I thought about doing like a recipe video, but it's not my recipe originally, and I don't change it at all. It's just, it is what it is, and it's perfect as is. These muffins have, they're made with coconut oil, so they have absolutely like the perfect texture, and they never dry out. The kids like them. They're like, they do have a lot of sugar, but they have pumpkin, which is healthy, and pretty much everybody loves them. I've shared them around the neighborhood and stuff, and I shared them at Alice's school last year, and universal acclaim. So that's a winner. I'm not even like a pumpkin spice person. I really like all the pumpkin spice stuff, but for those of you who do, look no further. Next thing, I actually don't have very many visual aids. The next thing though is this tea, green tea kombucha flavor. And this is a caffeinated version. There is a decaf version as well. A store around here was just having like this crazy sale, and this is like normally $4 and something, and but I got them on sale for $2.50 a piece, so I got like 12 boxes to save for Christmas presents. I love this tea. Mike does too. The flavor is plum and passion fruit, right? Passion fruit plum. Yes, it's delicious. It's just like, I love green tea because for me it's like kind of like, it tastes clean. And it has this tropical flavor, and supposedly it has all these antioxidants that are supposed to like help your immunity and overall everything, make you happy and healthy and stuff. The next thing I just have to tell you about, because I've already eaten them all up, and that is refrigerator pickles. This summer we did do a CSA, or we're still doing a CSA, Community Supported Agriculture, where we get like a produce bag, we go pick it up every week. And the one that we found, there were like tons of options here coming from where we lived before, where there was just one option, which was really expensive, and the stuff came from 200 miles away. Here it is all within 50 miles, I believe, and there were like 5 different choices we could choose from. So we chose the one that was like sort of the best value, and we've been super happy with it. And one of the things, you know, it kind of helps you like branch out and learn to use different ingredients you haven't used before, you know, discover new vegetables and stuff. And one thing was pickling cucumbers, which are like little ones that look like pickles. And I have made a bunch of refrigerator pickles, which is just like making regular pickles, but you don't process them, so they're not shelf stable. They just last in the refrigerator for like a week or so. I did it with the cucumbers, and I also did the same recipe with green beans. It's super simple. I really wanted to make a video about this. It's, like I said, it's a simple recipe, and it's a really easy thing to do, and they're delicious. They are like crispy. I thought it was gonna completely fail because it was deceptively easy, but they really are just that easy and good. Cats! So the video is gonna have to come next summer because cucumber season is over, and I ate them all, you know. Okay, one more food-related thing, if this applies to you. We have an Einstein Bagels near our house, and I realized that on Mondays, a baker's dozen, so 13 bagels, is only $6. So it's less than 50 cents a bagel, and they have a bunch of varieties to choose from, and that has become a Monday tradition where we go pick out 13 bagels, and the kids pick what they want, whatever, and then we have bagels for all week. Bagels freeze really well, and I just think it's like a killer deal. I'm not sure if it's the same deal at all the Einstein locations, but if you have one, give them a call, check it out. Moving on, my next favorite are these little red shoes. How cute, right? These were actually mine. They're from Czechoslovakia that some relative sent to my mom when I was a kid, and I don't remember ever actually wearing them. Maybe they were already too small or something. They actually have a price in them, 67 crowns. This is, I mean, these are old, guys. These are like 80s. And Alice finally fits into them, and they are so, so cute. We are not the most, like, style is not our strong suit generally, but she's killing it in these. She's kind of hard on shoes, so they're already starting to get kind of scuffed up on the toes and stuff, but man, they're so cute. I'm so glad she is able to get some use out of them. I'm so glad I have a daughter to put these on because I just think they are absolutely adorable. All right, 2 pieces of music to tell you about. The first one is this record from Casey Musgraves. This is her second album. It came out this summer. It's called Pageant Material. I'm a big fan of hers. I really like her previous album, which is called Same Trailer, Different Park, something like that. It's country music. I like country. She is really clever, really good lyrics. She is funny. She is cute. Like, what's not to love? She's good. I saw her actually play live sometime in the spring before we moved. And my kids like her music, even the songs that maybe they shouldn't quite like so much. But as a family, we've been listening to this album all summer long. Some songs are sad and beautiful, and some are really danceable and fun, and we've just all been really enjoying it. If you've never heard of her, go check her out right now. I'll try to link to, maybe I'll link to like one of her videos that's on YouTube. The other music item is that new song from Macklemore and Ryan Lewis called Downtown. Mike discovered this a couple weeks ago, I think like right after it came out, and it is like the anthem to the moped. It's really funny. It has language, like that doesn't bother me, but not safe for work, not safe for kids kind of language. It is just, it's awesome. And one of the singers has a voice that is so much like Michael Jackson. It like, kind of gives you chills. A couple weeks ago, I water sealed this bench. I spent like the whole nap time, 2 hours of working on this bench outside, and I just listened to that song on repeat, and I just couldn't imagine a more perfect day at that moment. Two more things. One is TED Talks in general. Probably everybody knows what TED Talks are. There's like a TED app that I don't use. I just find TED Talks on YouTube, and lately when I've been like washing dishes or driving or whatever, I will listen to a TED Talk. You can pretty much search YouTube for like TED Talk birth, TED Talk confidence, I don't know. There's like a TED Talk on everything, like every imaginable like medical topic and science topic and like just interesting cultural stuff. Honestly, there's everything. And if you find something that you find interesting, like you know how YouTube suggests like other videos right under it, so you can just like fall into this loop like further down the rabbit hole, like, you know, one thing that's interesting and then like another take on it from another person, and they're all like maybe 15 minutes long or so, but just like people sharing ideas and telling stories. I'm really, really into that. I probably will talk about it again in a future video. I've just been finding lots of inspiration and just like a lot of just new creative ideas. I feel like at this point in my life, I'm not reading very much, and I don't necessarily like do all the kind of more interesting things that I used to do to be exposed to new ideas. So this is kind of a way to still have that in my life, and that's what I've been trying to do. Very last thing is my birthday present from Mike. These are a couple pictures, photos he took with his phone of Lake Erie. You know, or you should know at this point, that I have a deep love. I just have this very, very special place in my heart for Lake Erie, which is one of the Great Lakes that we are now living very near. And this is where I grew up, and it's just a very, very special place for me. So he went out a couple different days and took photos of what the sky and the lake looked like. They're very, very simple. Like I said, I mean, some days like it's hard to even see where one ends and the next begins. I love that. And they're just, like, the lake looks different every day, and I just, maybe someday I'll live somewhere where I have a view of the lake. That would be like my dream. Until then, so there are these two photos. I haven't figured out the best home for them yet in our house, but I hope to add to it. Like, I think 3 would look better than 2, and then you think, why stop at 3? You know, the lake has a million faces, so we can just keep going. We can just have 5. We can fill a whole wall. We can have a gallery wall of Lake Erie photos, and I would be really happy. So those are all my weird favorites. Thank you guys for watching. I will link to anything that is linkable. Bye!